it like makes me look tan. I'm not really. Hold on. Is this off kilter? I hope I'm not blurry. I feel like I look blurry, but I just focused it. Let's get started. These are going to be my March favorites. Yay! I didn't get that many new stuff last month, which is always easy for me to make those my favorites. So this time I had to really pay attention to like what was actually my favorite, because I really didn't buy anything new last month. Except for some brushes, which I just got, so I can't even talk about them because I haven't barely even used them. Anyways, let's get started. So, I kind of mentioned this in my last month's favorites, but I didn't actually have it, so I didn't officially say it was a favorite. So, it's going to be the Instant Rewind Age Rewind Treatment Concealer from Maybelline. I'm sure you know of it because everybody uses it. So, last month I said that the HD Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer is my favorite. That is my favorite concealer. But if I don't want to like use that because I'm going to work or something, or because I put that one on with like a little concealer brush and I'm more of in a hurry and trying to just be quick about it, then I'll do this one instead, because with a little sponge tip applicator it's super quick. But this is amazing coverage, great formula. It has less creasing than other drugstore stuff that I'm going to find. I really like this. When I first bought it, it was like the first concealer, like liquid concealer that I had ever used. So I was like, well, I don't know. You know, I'm probably just thinking it's my favorite because I've never used something like this before. But now that I've gone through so many different ones trying things out, this one really is bomb. And it's drugstore, so it's super affordable. So if you need something that's affordable, go get this one. Next up, I talked about this in my last like super freaking long video. I hate that it was that long. It is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Ombre Blush, and this is called In a Purple Haze. And just like I said in that video, this is supposed to be a blush. It gives you almost no color whatsoever. The first time I used it as a blush, I was like, what is this crap? I almost threw it away. I was pretty pissed. And then I realized, wow, my cheek is like nice and shimmery, and it's actually a bomb-ass highlighter. I've been using it almost every day. It works really great as a highlighter. The Wet n Wild blushes out there, they've done a couple of new ones. They're like really cheap. I think it's the apricot one that like everybody has right now. That one's great. It's a great blush. I really like it. But I don't know if I've tried any of the other ombre ones, but this one definitely good highlighter. Favorite highlighter right now, not blush. So next up is a perfume. Isn't this pretty? It's like ridges. And then it says right here, Elizabeth and James, and this is Nirvana Black is what this perfume is. If you guys remember, around Christmas time, I got this like perfume package thing. It comes with like 15 little perfume sample size thingies, and you get to use them all, and then you take the little certificate in, and you get to exchange it for a full-sized bottle of your favorite scent. And so I picked this one, and it smells like I don't even know. It is such a unique smell. Like, I almost want to say powdery, like it's powdery. And I do remember the first time I ever used it or smelled it right out of the bottle, I was like, ew, it's a little like grandma-y, only because it kind of reminds me of powder. But at the same time, it has such a clean, fresh scent, and it just lasts for so long on my skin, and perfumes just don't last on me. So this one actually lasts a pretty long time, and it just smells so good. Elizabeth and James also does Nirvana White, and I don't remember liking that one at all. This is Nirvana Black. This is my favorite perfume right now. Okay, last month, I think I talked about both of these products individually. If you watched my super long video, then you will see how I mentioned that putting on this is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. Putting this on with the combination of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick is like, it's just like, it's so magical. Because this foundation really does kind of have a nice, I don't know if I'd say glow, but definitely like a hydrating look to it. And like I've said a million times, if you put this under a foundation, the really nice glow that it has alone kind of disappears under any foundation that you use with it. But these together, it gives you such a smooth, flawless look. And then on top of that, just like a really hydrated, just very healthy look. You're not glowing like a disco ball already without applying highlighter. I think that's kind of a little, kind of pushing it. That's kind of gross. It's just a nice, healthy, hydrated skin look. These two together, I love them separate. I love them even more together. Oh god, the lid. And then another combination that I want to mention. I don't know what made me do this, but I don't think that I wanted to wear like a super just like bright red one day lip. So I grabbed this one, which is a nice dark red. And this is Rimmel. It's one of the ones that Kate Moss does. It's number 11. I think it's called Rosetto, but it's a nice dark red. So I put this on, which is kind of a, it's not like really glossy, but it's not matte. But then I took, this is the MAC liquid lipsticks that they have come out with, and this one is in retro, and feels so grand. It's just like a true red. It's beautiful. I just wasn't wanting to wear this by itself. I think because with blue hair, I feel like if I'm wearing this bright red lip, I feel like a clown. So I put these together, and it was just like the perfect color. It wasn't bright red. It wasn't like a really dark red. It was kind of this in-between color. Hopefully I can kind of work it into a video and you guys can see that sometime. And then this is super matte, so it wasn't really drying with the lipstick underneath it, but it was pretty matte. It kind of canceled this out and was matte, which I love. And so it was a really pretty combination, and it felt really nice as well. So, and then last but not least, I didn't have much this month. I told you, I didn't really buy anything, so I was just kind of like, I had to pay attention to what I was loving. This one I'm pretty excited about though. So this is from First Aid Beauty, and it's the Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum, Replenish, Smooth, and Soften. I have another serum in there because I use Murad, so it's from Murad, and it was just kind of watery, I guess. Like, I didn't feel like it was really hydrating me, and more than anything, I think it was making me break out a lot. So I stopped using it. My breakouts got a little bit better. I actually, you know what was really weird, is I felt like it was, instead of hydrating, this like patch of whateverness I have going on here, I thought it was making it worse. And sure enough, like, it didn't get better once I stopped using it, but it didn't continue to get worse. Like, it was so bad. It was drying it out and flaking it out. It was super weird because it was supposed to be more of a hydrating serum, so I don't know. So I stopped using it, and I wasn't using a serum for a really long time, and so I finally went and was like, I need to go get me a good hydrating serum. And I like these guys' night cream, so I was like, oh, let me try their serum. And if you're really picky about how things feel on your skin, you're probably not going to like this because it is like a gel consistency kind of. It's very heavy. I think that once it dries, it's not though. I think it's okay once it dries. From what I can remember from like this morning. I use this all the time. I can't remember. Yeah, I think once it dries, it's okay. But yeah, initially it's kind of like, oh, it's just like tacky and heavy feeling, and it even says like it says wait until completely absorbed before applying moisturizer. So yeah, it'll be kind of tacky and then it'll completely dry and it's fine. But it has completely quenched my skin's thirst. Thank God, because of course in the summer your skin is like going crazy anyways, but then I'm having like this problem and just like all these problems I was having, and I really feel like this has really moisturized my skin in a way that I haven't seen in a healthy way like ever. And my pores look really good. It's completely cleared this up. I mean, my skin is going, I think, to forever be miscolored right there because it's some kind of a weird thing that my skin just does. But it's not dry and flaking anymore. Like, I couldn't even go a whole day wearing foundation because it was flaking, and I had to like go into the bathroom and like exfoliate it by the end of the day every day. It was a disaster, and I'm not having any problems with that now. This has completely saved my life. So if you're needing some like everyday moisture that's a little bit more than normal, you need a little high-end moisture, I would definitely check this out. But yeah, so that was like 5 or 6 little quick things. I hope that there was something in here that you are like needing, so you might go and try it out. And otherwise, thanks so much for watching, guys. I can't wait to come back and do a quick makeup video for you. I feel like I haven't been doing very many makeup looks. I just have been so uninspired and having such a hard time. Even today, like, I have such bare minimum makeup on. But I have a few ideas I kind of came up with today. So keep a lookout for them, and I will see you guys then. See ya.